Entering the park as the sun begins to set. The long shadows are stretching across the path. I'm walking slow, keeping a steady pace, but I'm leaving the right side empty, just in case. It's a habit I can't seem to break, walking like you're still there for old time's sake. There's the fountain where we made those silly vows, and the old oak tree where we escaped the rain. The world looks the same, the flowers still bloom, but the air feels different without your perfume. I pass by the bench with the peeling green paint. The ghost of our laughter is becoming so faint. The children are running, chasing the light. Young lovers are whispering, holding on tight. Everything's moving in a beautiful flow, but I'm stuck in a season from a long time ago. I'm walking through the park where we used to dream. Everything is peaceful, so it would seem, but there's a hole in the scenery, a gap in the air. I'm looking for a version of us that's no longer there, just half a step behind. I'm chasing your trace in the golden hour of this lonely place. I sit for a moment on that wooden seat, watching the strangers and the rhythm of the street. I remember how you lean your head on my shoulder, saying you weren't afraid of us getting older. Now the evening chill is starting to bite, and I'm the only one shivering under the light. If I stay here long enough, will you appear from the corner of the path, bringing me cheer? But the street lights flicker on one by one, and I'm reminded that the day is finally done. The silence is heavy, the memories are deep, and these are the promises I no longer keep. I'm walking through the park where we used to dream. Everything is peaceful, so it would seem, but there's a hole in the scenery, a gap in the air. I'm looking for a version of us that's no longer there, just half a step behind. I'm chasing your trace in the golden hour of this lonely place. The gates are closing, the stars start to show. I guess it's time for me to get up and go. One last look at the empty right side, where you used to walk, where you used to ride. See you tomorrow. Spring wind is soft, brushing past my face, carrying the scent of a familiar place. Couples are walking, hands entwined so tight, under the cherry blossoms in the pinkish light. I see them laughing on the park bench there, a hint of your perfume in the warm sweet air. The breeze whispers a story of us into my ear, a beautiful memory I used to fear. I keep walking on, acting like I'm fine, under the petals, following the line out. Won't let it show out, won't let it break, but my heart beats faster for old time's sake. Tonight I'll pour a glass of memory and grace, watching the moonlight from my quiet space. A little bit lonely, a little bit sweet, drinking to the ghosts I happen to meet. The drink feels warm like the sun on my skin, letting the colors of the past flow in. I used to run from the ghost of your name, now I just sit here and play with the flame. It's okay to miss you, it's okay to stay in this blooming moment as the day fades away. I'm not hiding anymore, I'm not running fast, I'm learning to smile at the things in our past. Tonight I'll pour a glass of memory and grace, watching the moonlight from my quiet space. A little bit lonely, a little bit sweet, drinking to the ghosts I happen to meet. One more sip for the blossoms and the wind, for the beautiful seasons where we began. I'm doing just fine in this lonely light, enjoying the shadows of my own tonight. In the empty glass, our face after turning off the lights, your face somehow fills it up, shimmering. The sip I swallow while trying to look away flows down my throat and soaks deep into my heart. As the tipsiness kicks in, the world flows a little slower. It's strange how scenes I thought I'd forgotten start passing by me in vivid colors. There are times when you suddenly come to mind. For some reason, every time I have a drink, longing comes pouring down like rain. It's not that I actually miss you, though. It's just those memories of us, that season when we sparkled. I just miss us back then, just a little bit. I pick up my phone and scroll through the list, my finger pausing for a moment at your name. I don't have the courage to call, nor do I have anything to say, but I remember when just knowing you were there was enough. Don't get me wrong, this isn't lingering regret. It's my body that's stumbling from the drink, not my heart. I'm just pausing for a moment at the most beautiful scene, like rewatching an old movie. There are times when you suddenly come to mind. For some reason, every time I have a drink, longing comes pouring down like rain. It's not that I actually miss you, though. It's just those memories of us, that I just miss us back then, just a little bit. The glass is empty and the night grows deep. I'll leave the memories here and get up. Really? It's not that I miss you. The morning light creeps through the blind, but I'm still lost inside my mind. The alarm keeps ringing sharp and cold, a story that's getting painfully old. I used to feel your hand reach out to silence the noise without a doubt. I'd stay in the warmth of your gentle trace while you'd softly smile at my sleepy face. But now the sound just echoes on, reminding me that you are gone. I toss and turn in this empty space, trying to find a familiar place. This heartless alarm just won't let me be, ringing for someone who isn't with me. I finally reach out and silence the noise, losing the ghost of your beautiful voice. My fingers are cold on the glowing screen, searching for a love that can't be seen. It's the little things that break me down in this quiet house, in this lonely town. The tears start falling slow and heavy. I thought I was strong, I thought I was ready, but every morning is a battle I lose, living a life I didn't choose. This heartless alarm just won't let me be, ringing for someone who isn't with me. I finally reach out and silence the noise, losing the ghost of your beautiful voice. I'm still lying here, eyes shut tight, wishing for the return of the night. Everything reminds me of your empty side. There's nowhere left for me to hide.
Sitting on this terrace where the wind blows cold, watching the white steam rise from the mug I hold. A dark Americano, black as the starless night, the drink you always loved, your morning delight. I'm a latte person, you know that's my my soul. Warm milk and sugar, they keep me whole. But when the waiter asked, I didn't think twice. Your old habits spilled out of me like rolling dice. I stared at the tray with a sudden surprise, the bitterness of you right before my eyes. A moment of panic, a ghost in my mind, searching for the comfort I left behind. Today I ordered your memory in a cup, watching the white steam slowly drifting up. I've always hated the taste of this bean, but today I'm diving into where you've been. The ceramic is warm against my trembling hand, a flavor of yours I never quite could understand. Why did you love this sharp, lonely sting, without any sweetness, without anything? I won't send it back, I won't look away. I'll let the bitterness linger and stay. Maybe if I drink it, I'll finally see the world through the eyes of who you used to be. Today I ordered your memory in a cup, watching the white steam slowly drifting up. I've always hated the taste of this bean, but today I'm diving into where you've been. One small sip, a dark and heavy trace, a cold winter morning, a familiar face. It's bitter, it's lonely, but now I know I'm learning to let you and the coffee go. Leaning against the cold glass of this loft, the city lights are bleeding through the dark. I remember when we used to count the stars, hidden between the glowing neon sparks. Back then the skyline felt so small and bright, because your shadow was dancing by my side. Now the skyscrapers look like frozen giants, and there's nowhere for my lonely heart to hide. The same constellations, the same busy streets, but the air feels different, bitter and sweet. Without your whisper to fill up this room, the silence is blooming like a winter moon. Staring at the lights from this high window, the view we love now feels so hollow. The city is a sea of shimmering gold, but it's a story only I have. to hold. The distant hum of cars, a lonesome lullaby, reflecting on the glass, a tear in my eye. I used to think this height was our secret world. Now it's just a cage where my memories are swirled. But as the night grows deep and the lights dim down, I'm learning to live in this quiet town. The starlight doesn't need to be shared to shine. Even in this loneliness, the view is mine. Staring at the lights from this high window, the view we love now feels so hollow. The city is a sea of shimmering gold, but it's a story only I have to hold. Turning off the lamp, letting darkness in. The stars look closer than they've ever been. I'll stay here a while until the night is through. Looking at the city, no longer searching for you. On this path where voices have faded away, was the sound of the waves always this loud? When the sunset used to rest on your face, I never really saw the color of the sea. Back then we only talked about how beautiful it was, busy looking at each other through the camera lens. But standing here alone, the gold dust on the sand, I finally see how dazzling it truly shines. A tiny wildflower blooming in the breakwater, things I never noticed when I was with you. Now that the noise of us has cleared away, the real face of this town finally appears. An evening in the seaside village, walking alone. The scenery I once brushed past starts to speak to me. In this place where your filter has been removed, the sound of unfamiliar waves fills the space. As the crimson glow quietly hides itself deep beneath the horizon line, the lighthouse light that was hidden in the dark finally starts blinking towards me. I take a deep breath of the cold night air, a scent I miss because of your warmth. The salty smell of the sea brushing my nose calms my heart down more than I expected. It's time to head back now. The view without you wasn't so bad after all. This silence I once mistook for sadness might have been embracing me all along. The silence of the night sea, walking alone. The things I pass by mindlessly offer me comfort.
in this spot where memories of you remain. I hear the sound of my own waves so clear now, brushing off the sand from inside my shoes, leaving the receding waves behind my back. I take my steps a little slower than before.
The lights are dimmed, the room is quiet and still. I sink into the corner of this old gray couch. It's the exact spot where you used to lean your head. I can still feel the faint pressure of your ghost. The fabric remembers the weight of your body, even if the world has already moved on. I remember the late nights, the takeout on the table. We were tangled up like threads in a blanket, your cold feet tucked under my legs. We laughed until the sun started to peek through the blinds. Now the pillows are arranged too perfectly, and the silence is the loudest thing I've ever heard. I close my eyes and try to find you in the texture of the fabric, in the scent of the air. It's a dangerous game I play every night, reliving the moments that are no longer mine. Sitting in the place where your warmth used to be, I'm drowning in the echoes of our memories. The cushion is cold, but the trace of you is heavy. I'm sinking deeper into the shape you left behind, in this hollow space, in this old sofa where we used to be one. Now I'm just half. I see a stray hair, a mist during the cleaning, a tiny piece of you still holding on to this home. I can't bring myself to brush it away, because then you'd really be gone, wouldn't you? The television screen is just a black mirror reflecting a man who can't seem to stand up. They say I should get out, find some fresh air, but out there the world doesn't know your name. And here, between these armrests and these seams, you're still breathing, you're still laughing, you're still mine for just one more second. Please. Sitting in the place where your warmth used to be, I'm drowning in the echoes of our memories. The cushion is cold, but the trace of you is heavy. I'm sinking deeper into the shape you left behind, in this hollow space, in this old sofa where we used to be one. Now I'm just half. I'll stay right here tonight, in the dent you made in my life. The warmth is gone, but the cold is where I'll hide. Just me and the empty side of the sea. Empty side, empty side.
The stars are hanging still and low, The room is in a silver glow. I'm sitting here just breathing deep, watching the shadows fall asleep. I used to hold on way too tight, fighting the echoes in the night. But now I let the window open wide, letting the moonlight step inside. The waves are quiet on the sand. I finally think I understand. I'll take the memories, the old and new, and find a peace that's calm and true. Now I found a quiet home within, like a gentle river on my skin. The longing doesn't hurt no more. It's just a breeze through an open door. I'll keep a place for you right here, where the water runs so crystal clear. And not as a wound, not as a pain, but like the sound of soft, sweet rain. It's a beautiful kind of letting go, steady and quiet, easy and slow. I'm whole again, I'm standing tall. I'm thankful that I loved at all. Now I've found a quiet home within, like a gentle river on my skin. The longing doesn't hurt no more. It's just a breeze through an open door. Good night to the ghost, hello to the light. I'm holding my own peace tonight. Closing my eyes, I'm feeling free, at peace with the world, at peace with me. Mm-hmm.